Even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020.
Tonight, it's the AFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the New England Patriots
and the Las Vegas Raiders.
What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line. Dropped at the 23.
They'll start on the ground with Harris. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And some room to work. Shreds him with a stiff arm. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
I know it's all smiles on the offensive side of the ball right now, but you and I both know the entire mindset was just pick up the 1st down. What do you call that? One of those gravy plays?
Gravy, absolutely. They got more than they bargained for.
Love the way it turned out for them. Couldn't imagine going into the play that they thought this would be the end result.
Yeah, the defense got to be shaking their head, though.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Harris will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2.
Well, this opening drive has taken him to the 2, but now they come up on a 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with Harris. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Najee Harris taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Patriots will strike first here in this wild card matchup.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
Fields this way up at the 17. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. 2 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 line
a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
On first down, Lance.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
To throw once more on second and 10.
Lance.
And he goes down. It's a Patriots save.
52. An 11-yard loss on the play.
First carry for Raheem Mostert.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
Fielded just inside the 30.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards.
And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Once again, it's Mostert. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing his Lance on third down.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over first and 10. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
84 yards rushing for him already. A terrific first quarter here to begin the playoffs.
And now they'll throw with Allen. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Allen.
That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
On third down, here's Harris. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 5. And the Patriots.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
To the air, Allen. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. The Patriots will bring on the field goal unit. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in. And had just enough to get it done.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fields this way up at the 17. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Raiders take over first down at their own 24-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Lance a handoff here to Mostert. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41. 2nd down.
From the 41, Lance.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And Lance now to throw.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Lance and company going on 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And some room to run now. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taken charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Raiders' 17-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Harris. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
137 yards rushing for him in this first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs.
Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime.
Allen going to try and keep it.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Harris running straight ahead, and he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Najee Harris
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Pats continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road.
Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
Fields this way up at the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he's got some space here. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
On first down, they go with Mostert again.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert.
Oh, he's got a little daylight, taking it right down Broadway.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Yeah, you heard it, right?
Exhale.
The exhale, and I'm taking that from their bench because finally, right before the half, they find a way to get the ball in the end zone and get some points on the board. Maybe they can use that to kickstart them for the second half.
Yeah, just to get something before going into the lockers. And now in the second half, they can just tighten.
It's what they want to do. Tighten down everything they're doing, and then maybe explode at the right time.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
First down, Patriots.
Allen off the play fake. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
First down, New England.
On play action, Allen. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On play action, Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Harris.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Now Allen again. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Channing Tindall. And the Raiders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. The turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly. But, man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
Lance now on first down.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game.
Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're running to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now. Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. For this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Watch out now, 35-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
They'll try it now with Mostert. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
That's good. Las Vegas.
A run with Mostert up the middle.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready? Up the middle they go with Mostert.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
136 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On play action, Lance.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
52 blaster. Ultra. On the ball.
On second down, Mostert.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down.
To throw, it's Lance. He'll find a man over the middle, Tutu Atwell. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
So much about offense is what we call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there limiting that and keeping them from the first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his... And he is in! Touchdown, Raiders!
Raheem Mostert
with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. So they only needed a couple of feet there on fourth down, but they got more than that and then some as he takes this into the end zone.
And I love your description right there, right? Fourth and short. They got that. No problem. Let's go ahead and get the rest of it. Finish it off in the end zone. Touchdown. Everyone goes away happy on that one.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Najee Harris saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They hand it off to Mostert. Room here to run. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Wow, 185 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he continues to put a hurt on this defense. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The last run got 3, now here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Steal! Check steal!
On the handoff, this is Mostert. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And now they'll throw with Lance. Sliding out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The Lions move there. Look like nobody open. Now 2nd down. 3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd down and 12. And Lance going to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
And that pick six, that was the first turnover forced by the defense in this ballgame, CD.
And what's even better is when they finally forced one, they kept the effort up, were able to return it for a score. They could hear their defensive coaches saying to them, hey, getting the interception's great. Can you do more with it? Turn it into a big play. And they did exactly that.
A short kick taken at the 18. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Second down, here's Mostert again. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. That's swung out to Mostert. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
A 4-yard loss. It's 4th down.
Right.
Desperation time here. Lance.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
They hand this off to Harris.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
Now here's another carry for Harris.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over. They're going to try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now Lance.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Here's the Raiders punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's pulled in at the 32. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Pats at the line ready to go. They have bucked the trend so far. Sterling performance to this point. On the road, no less, in the wild card round. And they look to finish things off here in this 4th quarter.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard
Give to Harris. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
This is Harris. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Now Allen off the bootleg. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And they'll work this down inside the 30. There's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. This is Harris. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Najee Harris, well built for work down here near the end zone. That's a nice job there to hold him up. But I doubt we've seen the last of him on this drive.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game. Check. Got that done. Win a wild card game. Big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.